This video is about the V1 Veloway bikeway in southeast Queensland, specifically down to the Gold Coast, Australia. The V1 is a dedicated bikeway that runs parallel to the Pacific Motorway, which is the main drag between Gold Coast and Brisbane. The idea of the V1 is to provide a safe and efficient cycling route separate from road traffic, both for commuting and recreational purposes. Now, in the previous video I showed you what it's like to ride the V1 from Springwood to Brisbane City, and if you haven't seen that video I'll put a link in the description. And can I just say that that is one of the most amazing pieces of infrastructure that we cyclists are fortunate to have. It's so well maintained and gets you from Logan to the Big Smoke very quickly and easily. I cannot speak highly enough of it, and technically it's called the V1 North. However, there is also a V1 South, and that goes from Logan City down to the Gold Coast, and I tell you right now, it is terribly unsafe. In this video, I'll show you what it's like as I ride from Logan City down to the Goldie, and to be honest, I'm surprised that I'm still alive, as this is one dangerous bit of infrastructure for cyclists.
A couple of times we'll go across a bridge like this where there's no real safe bike space. There is no safe passageway for bikes over this, you just got to go with the flow.
Anyways, if you're interested in riding the death route and seeing what it's like to put your life on the line to ride your bike from Logan City to the Gold Coast, then this is the video for you. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and enjoy the ride. Right, today going on a little journey. Going to do a bike ride all the way from Waterford at Logan City down to Gold Coast, somewhere down there, the Parklands. Let's see how long it takes. This will be my first time just trying a analog or a standard bike getting down to the Gold Coast. We'll take what parts of the V1 Veloway or bikeway there is. I'll show you how to get there. Let's strap in. So my time at the moment reads 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go through Beenleigh and get to the M1 motorway. I think it's about 52 kilometres one way. So if all goes well, should be quite a bit of mileage for me to cover on my mountain bike. This is the Logan River Lowry Storey Bridge. This is Logan River Road. There's a big hill coming up that goes to the top of Holmview. Whew. This is a big hill. We're glad to get to the top of this. Oh yeah, I see the golden arches. Let's go down this hill finally. This will be the best part of my ride. Oh yeah, so good. In the distance you can see Mount Stapleton. Big weather radar up on top. And welcome to good old Beenleigh. There's the courthouse there and the cop shop. It's unusually quiet. I don't know what's going on. Normally this is cram-packed, full of cars and traffic. Not today though. Alright, finally going over the M1, and I want to make a right hand turn up here. That'll take me to Distillery Drive, which goes past the Beenleigh Rum Distillery. And this is it. We've now come to the M1 and we'll be following it along whatever bikeways, footpaths and infrastructure there is. Alright, there's the Beenleigh Tavern, and that's the old Beenleigh Rum Distillery.
It's been done up now, purchased and owned by the owner of Zaraffa's Coffee, and he's put a whole heap of little stores and shops there. The actual rum distillery is behind it. We're crossing over the Albert River Bridge. Just over there on that side, there's a whole bunch of homeless people now residing. It's tent city underneath the M1 overpass over Albert River. It's crazy, the housing crisis all around Queensland. It's out of control at the moment. Got people just living in tents and massive storms coming through, ripping their tents apart. Then they're just living in scrub. Here's the big BP superstation at Stapleton. It's all shut down now. It's been like this for about a year. I don't know what they're doing. Renovating it. God knows. And there's a sign here, V1. Woohoo! Now this roundabout is crazy normally, but today it's unusually quiet. So we're going to go across. Here we go, V1 South. That's where we want to go. Great, another hill. A couple of times we'll go across a bridge like this where there's no real safe bike space. Thankfully it's no traffic today, but generally loads of traffic on this service road that's going towards Ormeau, and they are called pinch points. So you've really just got to watch yourself there. Alright, here we are at Yatala South. There's a big Stratco store. Done 16.2 kilometres already, and up to this point 45 minutes. 45 minutes from Logan City. Alright, it's at this point we make a left-hand turn into Lars Road. That's the on-ramp there to the M1. You can't go there on bike. So now this is where the V1 goes. It goes around this whole industrial zone. Once again, on any other given day, this is like chaos. This is like Vietnam. The amount of traffic in here, it's crazy. But today, it's a Saturday. I got no idea, everyone's still sleeping. Here we're coming up to the Ormeau turnoff. Another V1 sign. Here we go. Let's get on up on the footpath now. All right, here we go. Let's keep on keeping on. Bridge called Mirambina Drive Bridge. There's a Uniting Church over there. Hey, there's a big cemetery there. I hear the people are just dying to get into that. All right, Hotham Creek. We are at 8 minutes past 8 o'clock. Getting to this point, and the mileage so far is 24.3 kilometres. This is Pimpama. Past Pimpama, we're just on a nice straight stretch, going beside the train line that goes down to Helensvale. There's a brand new Bunnings in over here. It says Office Works and Chemist Warehouse. Okay. They're all just dreaming of riding a mountain bike. Coming to Coomera now. Very soon we'll be at Dreamworld. And this is Dreamworld off to my left. I mean, those clouds are starting to look a bit ominous. Feeling a few drips here and there. All right, so past Dreamworld, the V1 comes to an intersection. You've got to cross over and then keep going southbound this way. So a lot of the V1, it's not like Logan to Brisbane where there's this great bit of infrastructure and safe passageway to the city. Here, it's all on the motorway. Hey, check this out. We just had a massive storm and look at the debris. This is just from last week. Massive trees fallen. Crazy stuff. There's Coomera Police Cop Shop. And just a bit further up, we're going to cross over a bridge. It's another pinch point. Yeah, so this is Coomera River. There is no safe passageway for bikes over this. You just got to go with the flow. So it's a bit dangerous. This is a Hope Island turnoff. So much damage here, even the Hungry Jack's sign up ahead, the top part's been ripped off. Wow. Movie World up ahead. Alright, now the V1 comes over onto this side where Top Golf, Wet n Wild and Movie World are. And we'll pretty much just keep following this now, straight on up ahead. This is just past Coomera. It's just staggering the amount of damage that this storm created the other day. It was a tornado. Someone actually captured a picture of a tornado over around Oxenford, which is over towards my right. And this is the outskirts of that tornado. Unbelievable. Tornado here in southeast Queensland. Whoever would have thought? Some people say this has been the worst storm they've ever seen. Crazy. All right, so what I want to do, there's a bridge that goes over the M1 here. I don't want to go over the bridge. I want to go where this gentleman's riding his bike to the right. That's where we'll go. All right, where do I go? Where do I go? I see a blue sign straight up ahead, that's it. Got to cross over. Look at traffic here, what the heck? Alright, so this is where the V1 continues. We'll be heading straight down. I think there's a bridge to pass over. We are on the western side, the right hand side of the M1 motorway, just past Oxenford, heading towards Nerang. Alright, the V1 is going to hang a left over here. We'll go under this overpass. And we'll find our way off to the right. You can see another bike sign just up ahead here. Here we are, V1 South. We'll head right. All right, here we go. Just can't stress how much of this bikeway, this is all roadway. So it really is lacking in terms of safety for the cyclist to get into the Gold Coast. It's crazy. Brisbane, they've invested a lot and they've got a fantastic piece of infrastructure. Gold Coast, it's got jack squat, it's got road, that's it. So we're coming towards the Smith Street Motorway turnoff. All right, here we are, Smith Street. This is it. So Napa Road, it continues down here. There's a tramway, goes from Helensvale. Actually, what's this way? Let's follow this back street. This back street, I don't know, I'm starting to second think it, to be honest. Should I have gone this way? I don't know, maybe Napa Street would have been the better option. There's some big hills on this road that runs parallel to Smith Street. All right, at the end I can see a footpath. It must go down to a footpath along Smith Street. All right, here we go. Whew. I didn't know about this side street, this side access, Parkwood Station. All right, now I know. So let's ride along the tramway here. Finally, we got some kind of infrastructure for cyclists and pedestrians. All right, so we've got a crossing here. We're slowly getting to the Gold Coast University. There it is, Griffith University. All right, the sign says 4 kilometres to Southport. We want to cross over here. I take it the bikeway continues somewhere up here. All right, here we go. Southport, 3.8 k's. Then we will be there. Hey, we're coming up to this big bridge that goes across the road here to the university. Yeah, so this is what it's like. Okay. Some cycleway here. So I found some bitumen pathway that goes on the right hand side of Smith Street. This is way better than riding on the roads. So, all right, just come out to Coomera Avenue. Smith Street is just down there, and I'll keep going up that way. Alright, we're just about there. We're coming down to the Gold Coast Highway, Marine Parade, and we'll soon be at Broadwater Parklands. This is the ferry terminal.
I gotta go.
Where'd all these people come from? That big girl and teddy bear. Alright, we'll just go past the Broadwater Parklands a little bit more, go over the bridge, and I'll stop just on the other side of the river there. I've always wanted to go over this bridge by bike. This will be my first time. Alright, might make my pit stop over here. Right, so the time is 9:56. I've gone done 54.82 kilometers and it's taken 2 hours and 48 minutes. Alright, I think this is where we're going to plonk ourselves. Just looking at the bridge. 2 hours and 48 minutes. Let's see, I'll have some breakfast now and resupply my energy levels and then basically head back. I might go back up through Labrador Way and that'll marry up to Helensvale somewhere. So I hope you enjoyed this ride. You know, just checking out the V1 and the main way to get down from Logan City to the Gold Coast. Not very safe in my opinion, they need to build better infrastructure, but still it's a great day out to just take your bike somewhere and get some cardio in. Thanks for watching the video as always. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and I'll catch you on the next one.